Hello, everyone, and welcome to these timeless messages for the oracle that lives within you. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Please do hit that subscribe button if something here resonates with you. And thank you so much for showing up and trusting that you are being guided to this message, because there is something here to support your higher self in manifesting through and into your human experience. So, just as we begin, I'm going to light this Palo Santo. And if you'd like to work personally, one-on-one with me, if you'd like to book a reading, you can do that on my website, and the link will be in the description box below. So at this time, I'd like to ask that I am a clear and pure channel to bring through messages from loving Source Divine, Mother, Father, God, to support the awakening of the oracle within the current human experience. And today we're going to be working with a few decks I haven't worked with in quite some time, the Mists of Avalon Oracle. If you haven't read the book, it's a wonderful book. The Mystical Wisdom Oracle, the Universal Wisdom Oracle, and the Tree Angel Oracle. And I also have the I think it's just called Wisdom Oracle, and the Gaia Oracle here as well. So we're going to get right into it. Again, trust that you have been guided here for a reason. And let's begin. Messages for the oracle within the current viewer. Okay, so the first card out is Flexible, and it's a number 19. 1 plus 9 comes to 10. So this is a time of new beginnings, and I really feel that within the flexibility, you are being called to restore balance from within your experience. We can see how this this person, I'm just going to say this person, it looks like they're balancing on top of an egg. And look at that flow of the, like, in total control. That's what it feels. You are being guided at this time to get back in control of the vessel that you are. So perhaps you've been up in your head recently, conflicted about things, because the next card out is the Fork in the Road. And the Fork in the Road is number 13. So this is really about nurturing the feminine wisdom within you and your experience. And at this time, it may feel as if, there may be some confusion about which way to go. And the message coming through is like, in the stillness, you will find the answers you seek. So it's not in the confusion, it's not in the chaos that wisdom is revealed. It's in the cooling off period, if you will, the calming down, coming back into balance, finding your balance. I'm feeling tree pose would be very, very beneficial to you at this time. And beginning to, it feels like, come home to the practices that have supported you through previous changes, because there's very clearly a decision you are being called to make. And it's like, I'm feeling the decision is heart or mind. Which way are you going to go? And the encouragement for you is to go the way of peace, to go the path of ease, where you're feeling balanced, you're, balanced and stable within the movement, the current that is moving through your life. And that current is like moving within the vessel of light that you are. So this feels really, for you, a time to go within. I'm feeling like bear in a cave hibernation mode, and yet there's a lot of work that goes on when the bears go into the cave, particularly if you're a mother bear, right? Because beyond the chaos and the confusion, there's celebration. The celebration is your restoration of the sacred wisdom that resides within this current experience that you are being called to bring forth and share. This is something to celebrate. Look at how beautiful that card is. This is all about love. All of us, every single one of us here on the planet at this time is on this being called home to the love that they are. We are being called to not resist. Our very existence, your very existence is a gift to the collective consciousness. And so we uncover the gifts through this journey of love with ourselves. Oh, new beginnings. That's that 10 energy. And I wanted to, that 10 energy is the embodiment of the fool and the magician. And so again, whose life are you here to be living? Your own. And you have many, many gifts. This feels like very dragon energy to me. And at the time of recording, we're in the year 2024, which is the year of the wood dragon. They're asking me to look on the bottom. So I am. 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. Yes, for goodness sake, there's no debate about it. You are here for the entirety of your soul's experience while in the flesh. You are here to uncover your magic, your gifts through the healing journey. And from the current perspective, in my personal experience, the journey is ever deepening. With each breath we take, with each day we're blessed with, we have an opportunity for a deeper experience of our soul's essence while in the vessel of flesh, while in human form. And so you're not here to conform. You are not here to be like everyone else. Truly, it's the purity of your heart. It is the purity of your heart that inspires the sacred heart within all. You are the key to goodness. It's like make a wish, and it feels like you've always been very connected to the elemental, the cosmic, the heavenly, the all of it, the earthly. And so now, how do you, at this fork in the road, find your balance where there's so much changing, right? This new beginning is coming in, and yet in order for this new beginning to come in and this celebration to begin, it feels here, it's like looking back, and perhaps looking back, there's some sadness that, you've experienced, pain that's touched your heart. And yet it's in the acceptance and the really honoring the feeling and acknowledging that the pain exists that you are able to move beyond and into this new beginning, which is cause for great celebration. And the celebration is, having fun, enjoying your life, using your gifts, trusting your intuition. Let's see what the wisdom of Avalon. And so Avalon is all this, real magic, the real empowerment of the sacred feminine and the the union of the sacred feminine, the divine feminine, with her divine counterparts. So let's see what messages want to come from Avalon. One more. Oh, wow. Really doesn't get much better than this. The Sacred Grove, number 8. And we are in this universal 8 year. What does it say on there? Sorry, I'm trying to. Nature. Nature. And look at the white owl there. And, the stag. We have the stag in the background, and we can see the elementals in the trees and stuff. What does it say there? I don't know. My eyes aren't great. And I'm being shown right now that they're um, they need some support. So your support, what you need right now is a return to nature and allow yourself to be nurtured through that connection, through the divine feminine, who is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. It's a number 34. Your physical body, this is Bridget, your physical body is the gateway to all this power. And it's this time is about a restoration of your power to the sacredness, the path of goodness, the path of honoring. And so there's no need for the chaos, the confusion, which leads to this fork in the road. It's time to take that sort of truth and cut through all the BS, cut through it all, cut it off. And from here, you get to rest and restore and come home. 34 is the 7, so it's the physical body. Come home to the seat of power and your in eternal connection to a loving source that really wants to grant your wishes. What is the truth that lives within you? Are you living, honoring your truth? Many are afraid of the depth of the emotion they feel or the depth of the pain. The emotion encompasses everything: pain, joy, happiness, sadness, all of it. And yet it's through the deep dive into perhaps the sadness of it all where the greatest gifts flow forth, where the greatest joy gets to burst forth in this floodgate of love. And it's the love that you're being asked to pour into yourself at this time. Messages from Source, Mother, Father, God, loving Creator. Oh, rest. Exactly. Rest. And again, this is like the rest supports this Bridget energy, this medicine woman, this warrior energy to come forth. And if you can rest in nature, even better, right? And allow yourself to feel. It's coming through strong. Allow yourself to feel the sadness. Allow yourself to feel your grief. It's not yours. Is what we feel on the inside is our responsibility to acknowledge and to process and move through, clear through our experience. And as we do this, it's a great responsibility, because if you're even feeling drawn to these messages that come through me, you absolutely are here on the planet at this time for great purpose. You are here as the tides are shifting and we're restoring righteousness and goodness and grace and love upon this planetary body. And so as we do our personal work, as you do your personal work, you are supporting the greatest and highest good of all. And this is a beautiful um, service. This is your path of service. And so our personal path, our personal healing path truly is our path of service. And this is where we are going to reap. If we're honorable and we're true to ourselves, we're acknowledging the truth within us and our experience and our heart, and perhaps the conflict between the heart and mind, because that's where the conflict, and even in relations with others, the conflict becomes in the minds, right? Our hearts aren't conflicted. Our hearts don't want to come battle one another, right? Our hearts want to love and experience the love of one another, the love of the heart. And yet we can't get to the heart until we clear what is preventing us, you, from stepping into your gifts and using your gifts and trusting that you do have a path of purpose, and you do have a mission here in this lifetime. One more they're saying from the universal wisdom. And then we're going to tune into Mother Earth, Gaia, although oh, look at this. The colors are like, they just keep coming through, and 3 cards came out there. Floating memories, and again, the same color, right? You're being called to rest from the experience. Rest from all that's happened in your life to this point. Take a rest. Sit back, lay back, rest back on the earth, unwind. Don't have a glass of wine. That's not going to enhance the experience in any way, shape, or form. Rest. And the imagery on here is so similar. And again, the colors are so similar. This is really, you're being called to address what rests, what resides, what hides there in your sacral chakra. So the space between your hips, what's in there? What was the experience in this lifetime between birth and 14? Start there. Start there. Because you have the blue angel of protection and support and communication and love. And the blue angel, Archangel Michael, carries a sword. This is very Archangel Michael energy. So know that as you make a decision at this fork in the road, which way do I go, while still being flexible? And perhaps the way you go is the path of flexibility, not the path of rigidity, where you may have gone before, because you are being called upon your path of service in a bigger way. And as you honor the call, know that Archangel Michael walks with you and is encouraging you. He's the angel of communication, truth, cutting through the BS. And knowing that as we walk forward, he's leading the way. As you go forward, you are being led. And when you feel afraid, calling on Archangel Michael, and knowing that in that moment when you call, he is already right there with you, ready to answer the call. He already has. And then we have butterfly wings. And so through your walk of healing, through the purity of your heart and this healing journey, you are coming back to life. As you, in coming days and weeks, and it feels like this next season, again, whenever you're viewing this, whatever season you're in, this season is asking you to rest. Take care of business on the home front, which means clean yourself up, dust yourself off, pick yourself up, cry if you need to cry, whatever it is that you have to do to move through this transition that supports the new beginning and the celebration of you coming home to you. There is a new you that emerges who is loving and truthful and shares from a space of compassion and yet is strong and stable, balanced in your ability to create boundaries that are supportive to you, that support the boundless opportunities and abundance that is accessible to you by living and fulfilling your heart's mission, sharing your gifts. If you don't share your gifts, who's going to? Okay, so tuning into Mother Earth. We're already so connected anyways. Let's just see though, this is some practical guidance for the human that is you, that supports the oracle that lives within you. And let's see what's coming through. Resistance is futile is what I'm just hearing. You can't run away from yourself. You can't run away from the wisdom that resides and flows within your current experience. You can't escape yourself. You can't. So that is a message that I just heard. Okay. So we're stopping here. You can't run away from the past. The past has already happened. So there's no running back to the past. And you can't run away from the experience of the past and the damage of the past. And yet it's through the acceptance of the past, the damage, the pain, the disappointment, all of that, and with the resting, that you come into your power, peaceful, right? It was said back here, there's no point to keep going in this energy. It was with Bridget that came through. There's no point to go with this chaotic energy that is taking place and external from you as the experiencer, the creator of the experience. This is about the journey of the oracle. The discovering and the awakening of the oracle within you is about the journey deeper within. And with each step or breath deeper, you discover more of your power. And your power is sacred and your power is peaceful. It doesn't come from it may come order, it comes from restoring balance where there was once chaos. It comes from harmonizing the mind to the heart, not the heart to the mind. The mind drops into the heart, and this is where we start. This is a number 20. So this is the energy of the high priestess. Again, the medicine woman, that Bridget energy. Really, this is a time of you to face it all. And the only consequence from facing yourself and your experience is an abundance of joy, is an abundance of peace, is an abundance of inspiration. And, grief is a part of the human experience. It lets us know we're alive, right? When we feel that pain inside, it's yet as we feel the pain inside, if we can move past the pain and experience the joy inside, it's amplified the pain is amplified into this beautiful energy of love. We learn, we grow. It's a part, to be human is to take risks and chances, and particularly when it comes to love and relationships. And the first relationship is your relationship with yourself and Source, God, Mother, Father, God, a loving creator in your life. And when I say God, it's really a consciousness. And the same as the energy of the Christ, it's a consciousness that lives within us. And it's really a beautifully supportive connection. And it's our responsibility to nurture and develop that connection, to develop our strength, and to develop our commitment to the fulfillment of our soul's mission in this lifetime. It says grief, sadness, and resurrection. Again, breathing into the entire experience, because there's a hidden gift in there. Again, there's so much sadness that it feels like you really need to release. Don't choose the path, that fork in the road. Do not choose to go down that path that's going to, perpetuate and amplify this sadness. Because when you make the decision based on the truth within you, based on the wisdom within you, you are going to uncover and discover your gifts. This is the gift. All the sadness, all the BS, all the crap, everything that's happened is the gift to uncover and discover the oracle that lives within you. Like total mystical manifester is the word that I just heard. And, mystical medicine woman. You are your own medicine. So what works for you? You've coming home to what works for you in your experience, and practicing what works. And then, then we move forward from there. This is a number 9. So wrapping things up, completion, a karmic completion is what I'm hearing. You are completing a karmic cycle, and you're being asked to take the reins loosely. And they just showed me ribbons. So the reins are these beautiful ribbons, fluid and flexible, yet, you are stable and grounded. I'm just seeing, where's that egg? So beautiful, like ribbons hanging off. We see the flags above here, but I'm seeing like ribbons hanging off of the feet there, and like blowing in the wind. Beautiful, just beauty, like the entire experience, as heartbreaking or aching, our hearts don't break, as aching and painful as it may feel to have lived the experience you had, the blessing through the journey of healing is like at the rewards. Honestly, whatever your age, whenever you're watching this, go for it. Go for your dreams. And believe in your magic. Believe that you are incredibly gifted, because you are. There's no single doubt about it. You are. And it's time. If you're 20, go for it. If you're 30, go for it. If you're 40, go for it. If you're 70, go for it. And I'm only saying that because here at the age I'm at, 53, the dreams are still the same as they were at 23. And I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Going for it. And so go for it. And the sooner you do, the sooner you do take responsibility for that and your stuff, the sooner you're going to experience the rewards from taking responsibility for all of that, and the abundance and the creative flow, and the harmonized experience of living sustainably as a divine human, and really on this mission of love, because ultimately that's the mission, is love. Sadness, again, it says sadness here, an ending, a new beginning. Twice we've got that new beginning, and in order for the new beginning, there's always an ending. right? There's always an ending and a beginning. It's like, it's, I'm being guided to share with you a message I received probably 2 years ago now from the energy of vulture. And vulture symbolizes death and rebirth. And there was this vulture flying like really low overhead, probably 6 to 10 feet over my head, doing circles down at the lake, which is really quite unusual. I don't see vultures at the lake a lot. And this guy kept flying over and like for quite some time. And finally, I'm like, what is the message I am meant to receive here? What is the message that this, beautiful messenger is bringing? And it was the message I received was death and rebirth take place in the same space. That was the message. Death and rebirth take place within the same space. So as parts of our life are dying off, as we're shedding the skin or the bark if we're a tree, or the leaves if we're a tree, it's supporting the new growth that is also taking place, the new life that is taking place within that same space. And that's how powerful you are and your experience. And, this achievement card takes us right back to that celebration card. Stick to the path your heart has chosen. Trust where you're being guided. And, it's not, if you're just stepping out, if you're just coming to understand yourself as a soul, as a spiritual being, as a powerful child of light, then if you're just starting out, then go take that healing journey. Take it. You may not be excited about it. It may not feel like, oh yeah, I really want to go and feel and experience all my pain and relive it. It's not about reliving it. It's about acknowledging it, acknowledging that it exists. And then through your body work, your breathing practices, your spiritual practices, you are clearing it, you're healing it so that you can move beyond it and really, because this is where your gifts live. The hidden gifts are hidden in the pain. These are the jewels, the pearl within the oyster, right? The diamond within the coal. This is you. And the achievement card is number 17. Let me just take a sip here. Hydrate. That's what I'm being guided to say. Hydrate. Not drinking enough water is a form of resistance because our bodies need a certain amount of water. I drink a lot of water and I've been recently received the guidance to double it. So I'm being guided to drink 4 to 5 of these of just water a day. That doesn't include like the herbal teas and stuff I drink. Although you can make one of these like herbal tea and that's water. So water, don't resist the changes. Don't resist what's coming up. What we resist persists. So it's time to move beyond. The achievement card is a number 17, so it's an 8 again. This is your time to polish yourself on the inside to support that, I'm hearing blinding shine that you are meant to radiate in this lifetime. They're showing me like a lighthouse. And then this is another lotus. We had the purple lotus here. Trust your intuition. Trust the divine truth that lives within you. Unconditional love surrounds you. You are bathed in unconditional love. Breathe the energy of unconditional love in and right into your center, unconditional love. And this supports the emotional healing and the achievements and the cause for celebration. You are being celebrated in the heavenly realms. And it's like, I'm like, la, it's like this celebration. Yes, coming online, coming alive from the inside, coming alive from the inside of the muck and the mire and the experience of it all, just like the beautiful lotus that grows from, cold, damp, dark, conditions that we might not imagine there would be much growth. And then eventually the lotus shows its beautiful self above the water. And I mean, water lilies, lotus, they're all so beautiful, right? And yet, they had to keep climbing up towards the light, and it feels like you are being guided to shine that light down into the experience and come to terms with it is the word I just heard. Come to terms with it. Because you are the power player. You are the oracle in your life, and your oracle, the oracle that you are, wants to come to life and experience being the star of their own show. So, the more you know, the more you grow. The more you accept and feel, the more stable and peaceful you become. And all of these things that we're here for, that you're here for at this time, are a deepening self-love and acceptance. You are such a worthy and deserving child of light, incredibly gifted, and you were born for delight and abundance. And now it's up to you to live it. So until next time, everyone, thumbs up if something here resonated, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to work personally with me, my website is lisalyle.com. It's been an honor and privilege to connect with you today. Thank you so much for showing up and being a blessing in my life, for which I am eternally grateful. Until next time, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.